So let me tell you about the time I had a full-blown panic attack in the middle of a Target. And I'm not talking about a little "oh I'm feeling anxious" moment. I'm talking about a complete, catastrophic, public meltdown in aisle 7, right next to the paper towels and laundry detergent. This is that story. It was a regular Tuesday afternoon. I had one simple task: go to Target, buy some groceries, maybe grab a new t-shirt or something, and get out. Easy, right? Wrong. So wrong. For context, I'd been having what I thought were just normal college stress vibes for like 2 weeks. You know, the usual: couldn't sleep, chest felt a little tight, random waves of dread for no apparent reason. Classic finals week energy, except it wasn't finals week. But I was like, whatever, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Narrator: I was not fine. So I walk into Target, grab a cart, and I'm just browsing. I'm looking at the food section, trying to decide if I want the name brand cereal or the knockoff version that's like $3 cheaper. Important life decisions, you know. And then out of nowhere, my heart starts beating faster. Like, noticeably faster. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. Maybe I had too much coffee. Spoiler alert, it wasn't the coffee. Then my chest gets tight. Like someone's sitting on it. And I'm standing there holding a box of Cheerios, and I'm like, is this a heart attack? Am I dying in Target? Is this how I go out? And the rational part of my brain is like, dude, you're 20 years old, you're not having a heart attack. But the irrational part, which is currently driving the bus, is screaming you're dying. This is it. Call 911. So I put the Cheerios back. Wrong shelf, by the way. I just shoved them wherever. Sorry, Target employees. And I start walking toward the exit because I'm like, okay, I just need some air. Fresh air will fix this. But here's the thing about panic attacks: they don't care about your plans. They don't care that you're in public. They just happen. I make it to like the cleaning supplies aisle, and suddenly I can't breathe. Like, literally cannot get a full breath. I'm trying to inhale, but it's like my lungs forgot how to lung. And I'm sweating. Profusely. Like I just ran a marathon, except I've walked maybe 50 feet. My hands are shaking. My vision is getting blurry. And I'm having this overwhelming thought: I'm going to die right here, and they're going to find my body next to a Swiffer mop display. I lean against the shelf because my legs are doing this weird jelly thing where they don't want to hold me up anymore. There's this lady walking by with her cart, and she looks at me like, are you okay? And I want to say, no, I'm having a medical emergency, please help me, but what comes out is just, yeah, fine, because apparently even during a crisis, I don't want to bother anyone. She keeps walking. I'm still dying. At least I think I'm dying. My brain is going a million miles an hour. This is a heart attack. No wait, it's a stroke. Actually, maybe it's a brain aneurysm. Do I have a brain tumor? Is this what a brain tumor feels like? Oh my God, I never wrote a will. My parents are going to have to clean out my embarrassing internet history. And then the depersonalization kicks in. You know that feeling where you're looking at your hands but they don't feel like your hands? Like you're watching yourself from outside your body? Yeah, that. I'm standing there, staring at my hands, which are trembling like leaves, and I'm like, are these even attached to me right now? At this point, a Target employee, bless this man, walks up and asks if I need help. And I finally manage to say I think something's wrong. I can't breathe. And this guy, this absolute legend, just calmly says, okay, let's sit you down, and guides me to this little bench area near the bathrooms. He's asking me questions. What's your name? How old are you? Are you on any medications? And I'm trying to answer, but I'm also convinced I'm about to pass out or die or both. He tells me he's calling for an ambulance, and part of me is like, yes, good, I need medical attention immediately, and part of me is like, oh God, an ambulance? That's expensive. My insurance is terrible. I can't afford to die right now. While we're waiting, He's trying to keep me calm. He's like, just focus on your breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And I'm trying, but my brain is still running its whole "you're dying" narrative. I'm doing mental calculations of how much an ambulance costs. I'm thinking about all the homework I have due. I'm thinking about how my mom is going to react when she finds out I collapsed in a Target. The paramedics show up. They're checking my vitals, asking me more questions, and here's where it gets really fun: all my vitals are normal. Heart rate's elevated, but not dangerously. Blood pressure is fine. Oxygen levels are perfect. And one of the paramedics looks at me and says, "I think you're having a panic attack." And I'm like, no. Panic attacks are psychological. This is physical. I'm literally dying. And she's like, panic attacks are physical. What you're experiencing is very real, but you're not in danger. Your body is just freaking out. I did not believe her. I was convinced she was missing something. Clearly, I had some rare, undiagnosed condition that was about to take me out in the paper products section of a suburban Target. But she was patient. She explained what panic attacks do to your body: the hyperventilation, the chest tightness, the tunnel vision, all of it. And slowly, very slowly, I started to calm down. They didn't take me to the hospital. They sat with me for like 20 minutes until my breathing was normal and I could stand without feeling like I was going to collapse. The employee brought me a bottle of water. I apologized probably 47 times for causing a scene. Everyone was nice about it, but I was mortified. Absolutely mortified. I left Target without buying anything. Just walked out, got in my car, and sat there for another 30 minutes because I didn't trust myself to drive yet. And I cried. Just full-on sobbed in my car in a Target parking lot on a Tuesday afternoon. That was my introduction to panic attacks. Turns out, what I thought was normal stress was actually untreated anxiety that had been building up for weeks, and my body finally just said, "Nope, we're done, time to shut down all systems." I went to a doctor the next day. Got diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder. Started therapy. Eventually got on medication. And I learned something important: panic attacks are liars. They make you feel like you're dying, but you're not. Your body is just very, very bad at handling stress, and it throws this massive false alarm that feels absolutely real in the moment. So yeah, if you've ever had a panic attack, especially in public, I feel you. It's terrifying. It's embarrassing. And it's not your fault. Your brain is just being dramatic. And to anyone who's never had one, let me tell you, it's not just feeling nervous. It's a full-body experience that genuinely makes you think your life is ending. Anyway, I still shop at Target. Different location though. Can't walk into that one without getting flashbacks to my meltdown in aisle 7. And I always avoid the cleaning supplies section. If you've had a panic attack in a weird public place, drop it in the comments. Let's share our collective trauma. And if you made it this far, hit that like button and subscribe, because apparently my suffering is entertaining. Thanks for listening. Stay hydrated. Avoid aisle 7.